Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Model Builder, and we are going on with the Jaguar E-Type. And as you can see, these are the parts for this build. Pack number 6, as you see in the background. Stages 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. And I've put, I don't know if you can see that. I've put the car up there, but the wheels are not on. That's one of the first things we do in this stage, and it's a great build. I've made these two wheels by now, and I looked at it whether or not I can see that one of these is a spare wheel, but I do not see the difference. So either of these, one of these is going to go on the engine in stage 41, so we'll see. I'm going to put that there and tell you that you can get this Jaguar E-Type with Agora models. Check out the website. They're in they mostly ship worldwide, but check it out. Not everywhere. And with that note, let's start this build. Okay, here we go. As I showed you before, these are the two wheels. And this is one of the first things we do on this, in this pack number 6. We're putting it on this side as I look to at the picture. So we're gonna make sure that okay, they're lined up. Then we'll put that washer on, as you can see right there. And then we put that AM7. Yeah, that falls right through. But I want it to fall in that one. As you can see, that spins pretty darn good. Then stage 42 is a very, very quick one, because the only thing we do is fetch that panel. We're going straight to stage 43, and I think we're going to do something there. We actually are. We're going to put those two together. As you hear, that goes together quite well. Then we're going to put those points together with AG6, 4 AG6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 AG6 screws in there, and this is that stage done, the floor panel assembly. Okay, here we go. These are the parts. As you can see, two left and rights. I've put them together. These are rights. They're marked, so keep them together. And there's an L and R on this one as well, so it's going to be a doozy. That is going to go onto the chassis, but we're going to make this one first, and then we're going to do the other part. Let's see. This goes in like so, and have a look at that. It's with that side up, and we're going to put a AG6 in there. We've got a lot of those, so then that goes on quite well. You should see how it fits. It can't fit any way else. So AG6 in there as well. Makes it a little bit easy because we're going to dunk it, and then we're going to follow it with the screwdriver. And then we're going to put that aside for a second, because we're going to put that little thing on. All right, there. I've got an AG2 and ready. So with that in there and that made, that's stage 44 done, and we're going to 45. That's bright, as you can hear. It's metal. And that piece, those two pieces we have in that stage. And we're going to put this in. that is how you put it in. You scooch it in from the top to the other side. And this is how it's going to go, because this is the left hand side. And we're going to put two different screws in. First one is AG4, second one is AG6. So we're going to start with the AG6 because that's close by. AG6, AG4 are in there. And they're saying to put it in like so. And we're going to put screws in on those sides, I most probably think. AM18s. As you can see right there, that little bracket is in. And that finishes 45 and that subframe. We're going to put that away. And we're going to go to 46. And we're now going to go to making shock absorbers. And we're going to get the tweezers out because I think we're starting with this one and that one, and then we need to do a whole lot of pushing and get a AG5 out. So we've got two of those springs in now. We're going to put it right there. Then we're going to get that bracket out. Okay, there's a longer and a shorter side, and the longer side, this side, is going to go on this side. I've got it in with the longer side on this. And again, it's a AG6 on the outside and an AG4 on the inside. Yep. We're going to put that aside. We're going to get that one out. And that one out. Okay guys, you need to get one of the shortest pins in. You pushed it in all the way that the serrated edge is in there. And so this is what they're saying as well. Get one of those out. With the jagged edge on the outside. This is the one that you're grabbing. Then put that shaft in there. So we've put that one in, and there's a wider and a short and a less wider one, so a shorter one and a longer one. They have to be, short has to be on this side away from that, and the longer side has to be on this side of that. There we go, it's in. Let's see if I can push it in with my tweezer. Okay, that's in there, as you can see. And we're doing the other side. I believe that is not the shortest anymore, but the one in between, yeah. And that one is in as well. So we've got that whole system in. The medium shaft, the short shaft, and underneath here, one short, and there was a short somewhere else as well. I can't remember. They are all in. Then I understand the last one is this thing. It has to go in like so. Let's see from which side we are going to push the shaft in. We're going to push the shaft in from this side. And this is a hard one to get in. With a little bit of pushing and shoving, it's in, as you can see right there. And the last thing we do is put AM16s in there. AM16, this one. These are flanged screws. There you go, that's that. In there neatly. All right, that is stage 46 done. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to stop the camera and you'll see when it's done. Right in front of you, you see the whole suspension frame at the ready with all the parts in there. Some of these shafts I couldn't get in totally, but we've got the medium shafts in here, the smaller ones in there, and there, and there. These are the longest ones. Then we put these AG6 screws, I think 16 screws in there, and this is the whole shebang put together neatly, and that finishes his stage 47 off, and we're going to 48. We're going to 48, as you can see right in front of you. The bracing plate, radius arms, safety strap, anti-roll bar, mounting brackets and links. So we're going to start with this one and put those little things on it. They need to be on there like so, with those points pushing in. So this is what we should have. We're going to take those brackets out and make sure so we know which one is left and which one is right. That is right, that is left. Let's do it the other way. That is left, that is right. They have to be on the inside. If you put it on that side, I can't. But if you look at properly, can you see that that has to be up and not down, and I had it down, and then we can put that thing on. And this is what we should have. Let's see if we can find any L's and R's anywhere. We can't, but it should be like that. This is what it should look like. And we're going to get the bottom plate in, like so, with those there, so we can put the little brackets on that we have. And I've put those brackets on, and we're going to AG6 is in there. You've got it in like so. AG6s on both sides with the bracket in there. You pull those to the other side. Oh, we're going to put that thing in. And we're going to put this one in. Like so, it's in there. And we're going to put quite a few screws in. But we're going to go to the other side for that. And 1, 2, 3, 4 AM1s. Then we're going to go back to the other side and put those in there so they fit into, let me just show you, right like that. We put this one on, and we put 2 AM17s in there. So we've got the ground plate in. I think this is a ground plate, is it? What's it called? Bracing plate. Okay. Then the last two parts in this build are these two little things, and they're going on like so on both sides. So we put those two plates in. I'm going to help myself with a bit of masking tape. Use my fingers as well, but this is just so I can do them both at the same time. We're going to start on this side. and we're going to put screws into that one, and they are the AG6s. So I've got my fingers on the part. We screwed in AG6s on those points, and now we can loosen these and put them here there for the next use, and that makes this stage done. So we've got quite a bit of frame here of the suspension, something I've not seen in other cars, this detail. Okay, guys, that finishes that part of that build off. As you can see right there, we've got the parts out here. Really big. We put our whole thing together with that shaft and all these little pins that we had to put in. And as you can see, we put a wheel on this time. And I can tell you something, I had a quick look what is to be done in the next pack, and it's making two wheels, so I will have to show you this time how I put those pins through. Last time I did it in 2 hours, and I was quite happy with it. I did find out a few things that the best things to do, so I'll give those tips when we get to that. And for this one, I want to thank you for staying out all the way to the end. I want to thank my subscribers again, and for everyone who's new, thank you very much for joining. Do get some other people in here and have a look at my other builds. I've got quite a few, and I've got Star Wars X-Wings in there as well. Not a lot of people have been looking at that. I've got the whole thing up to back 19 or something like that. So have a look at that. That's a nice one as well. Thank you very much. I want to say that. And hope to see you next time on any of my other builds. Please do join us, and thank you very much again. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye bye.